Hello again everyone. I've been having a lot of fun recently with my Canon EOS R5 camera, whose 45 megapixel sensor allows me to test Canon's RF lenses at a much higher resolution than I ever could before. So I'll be testing a few of Canon's lenses on this new sensor for you all, in case any of you are interested in how they perform when really challenged. Today I have the RF 24-105mm f4 L IS USM, probably the most commonly sold kit lens with any EOS R camera at the moment. If you'd like to see a full review of this lens, then take a look in the video description for a link to that. I'll just be looking at resolution today. So let's get started at the widest angle of 24mm. At f4, in the middle of the image, we see excellent sharpness and contrast right away. The corner image quality is just good. Resolution is rather softer here. As you stop the lens down to f8 or f11, you see some barely noticeable improvements, so it's not bad at 24mm. Let's zoom in a bit to 50mm. At f4, picture quality in the middle continues to be really excellent. The good news is that the corner image quality is considerably better than it was at 24mm, looking fairly sharp straight from that maximum aperture. Stop down to f5.6 or f8 for some nice little improvements that lead to some really excellent image quality in those corners. It's only when you stop down to about f16 that diffraction begins to kick in and start degrading image quality. Finally, let's zoom all the way into 105mm. The good news is that, straight from f4, image quality in the middle looks better than ever, being quite incredibly sharp. The image corners now are definitely looking softer, but they're still not too bad. Stop down to f5.6 for a small improvement in sharpness and contrast in those corners. f8 and f11 look essentially the same in those corners, quite sharp but not astonishing. Overall though, well, what would your expectations be for a standard 4.5x zoom lens on a 45 megapixel full frame camera? I'm actually fairly impressed with its results. At the extreme ends of its zoom range, the corners are a bit softer at f4, but stopping down a bit yields more detail, and the middle of the zoom range is fantastic. I had a quick look at my test results from the Sony equivalent of this lens, and there's a link to that review in the description below as well, and I actually found this Canon lens to be a tiny bit sharper overall. So that's great news. The lens is more than sharp enough for 8K video making, and it'll be great for landscape photography. Even on a 45 megapixel camera, it still has to come highly recommended.